Hi, Amelia. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. My name's Amanda, and I wanted to say thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you giving this a shot.
Thanks for allowing me to come in and talk to you.
All right. So, are there any questions you have up front for me? Anything that you wanted to bring up?
Not yet.
Okay, and that's understandable. If anything comes up at any time, just let me know, and we can just kind of go from there. If you ever feel like I'm going through something too fast, just go ahead and slow me down. I have no problem with, kind of breaking things down if you need me to. So there are just a couple things that I'd like to go over first, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, so I am a mandated reporter of child abuse. That means if there's any suspected neglect or abuse of children you may or may not have, children in your home, your neighbor's kids, if you disclose that information to me, I do have to report that by law. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, if you ever at any time want to talk a little bit more about that, or if you have any questions, just let me know and we can talk more about that.
Okay.
Okay, and also if there are any safety concerns that come up, I do have to address that as well. Suicidality, things of self-harm, we can kind of take that as it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to ask you today, are you feeling any thoughts of self-harm or suicidality?
No.
No? Okay, awesome. So why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself? What's important for me to know about Amelia?
Uh,
It's okay to be nervous. I understand sometimes it's hard to do these things on the spot.
well, I, uh,
Would it help if I shared some things about myself?
yeah.
Okay, so what I can tell you is that I graduated from Penn State with my undergrad, and I had a great time with psychology, and I really had a passion in it. Some things I like to do on the side are, reading and writing on non-fictional topics. I like to listen to music. Is that anything you're interested in? Anything you find in common?
Yeah, I went to school and got twice and got a degree in art and business
Wow.
and want to pursue my own business, which can be stressful. And I'm really into art and poetry, and I also do photography on the side, so I
Wow.
occupy my time with that.
Yeah, so it sounds like you have a lot of great mediums that you get to work through.
Yes, art is definitely an outlet.
Okay, so how was school for you? How did college go?
Stressful because I'm a procrastinator.
Stressful. I can definitely understand that. It's hard for time management. Was there anything specific you had difficulties with?
Business school in general.
Business school in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely tough. So is there anything you think that I could help you work on while we're here, focusing around those things?
Um, Definitely the procrastination and self confidence in being sure of myself to be able to do the things I want to do with my life and dreams.
I think
So,
that's awesome. I think, we have to have long-term goals and short-term goals. Those short-term goals help us really get to what we want to do, our ultimate dreams, owning a business, running photography, studios, things like
mm,
that. So I think that's really ambitious of you to do, and that's really cool, and I'm excited to kind of help you work through those things.
thank you.
Yeah. Nope. So when you were in school, were there any supports that you have? Anybody that kind of helped you out through that time?
Um, yeah, I had the support of my family, a really strong unit, so they definitely support me in what I want to do. So that helped
Hmm.
getting through it. But ultimately, it was up to me to like take care of it and encourage myself, push myself to do business school because I'm definitely an artist and my brain doesn't necessarily work that way.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you kind of made it work for yourself, though, just figuring out how to accommodate yourself through business school being an artist.
Yeah, discipline. I have to learn discipline.
Discipline,
Yeah.
I think that's probably something we can all work on and continue to work on. I like to say that if we stop working on ourselves, then we got to take another look because there's probably something else we should be working on, and I include myself in that as well.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Um, did you do well in school?
Did all right, like average.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, how did you feel overall once you completed school?
Proud of myself that I was able to do something that I didn't think I was going to be able to do.
Yeah. Was your family proud of you too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sure that was helpful as well to kind of feel their support. And Is your future of running a gallery or anything like that? Do they support you in that?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, cool. So, besides a gallery, I mean, are there any personal things other things that you're involved in right now?
Um, what do you mean? Like, what did I want to do other than that? Or, like, think
I mean,
about?
when you hang out with friends or, social connections, anything like that.
I think that that's a part of life that can always be growing and changing, and definitely try to work on the way I communicate with people. Sometimes I don't communicate the best.
I think that's definitely something that we can kind of work on in here. I hope you can find that this is a safe space that we can work on communication. Um, and so, with that being said, if there's ever anything that you disagree with that I say, please, bring it up to me. I try to be as straightforward as possible. Um, Again, you hired me to do this job, so you're the boss in all of this, and you're the only professional on you, so you would know what's best.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No
I feel
problem.
comfortable talking.
Okay, awesome. Um, so, are there any questions this far that you have as far as moving forward, or how you would like to schedule appointments, anything like that?
Um, yeah, I'm pretty flexible and open to um, where it goes, what I learned from this experience.
Okay. Would it be all right if we schedule for next week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, thank you for your time, Amelia. I really appreciate you coming in. And if you need anything between the time we meet next, feel free to give a call and leave me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can if I'm not available when you call.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.